Insurance in Islam, protection or exploitation. Have you ever wondered, is insurance halal or haram in Islam? Some people argue that the insurance universe is built on fear. Fear of accidents, fear of illness, fear of death. The industry tells you, what if your car crashes? What if your child gets sick? What if you die tomorrow? And in response to these worries, we hand over our money, month after month, year after year, often without ever needing to use it. So here's the controversial question. Does insurance genuinely protect people, or does it exploit their worries? And what does Islam have to say about all this? Today, we'll unpack the Islamic perspective on insurance, why conventional models are seen as problematic, how Islamic insurance, Takaful, emerged, and whether it really solves the issue or just repackages it. The human side of insurance. Let's step back for a moment. How does insurance even exist? Because humans live with uncertainty. None of us know what tomorrow we will face. A fire, a car accident, an illness, life may change in a second. Insurance promises peace of mind. It says, don't worry, if something happens, we've got you covered. But here's the dark side. The business only works because people are afraid. Insurance companies thrive on the very worries that keep us awake at night. And this is where Islam's critique starts to make sense. Because when fear is turned into a profit model, ethical questions begin to rise. Why conventional insurance is problematic in Islam. Islamic belief historically objected to conventional insurance for three main reasons. 1. Gharar, excessive uncertainty. You don't know if you'll ever get anything back. You might pay for decades and never claim. 2. Maysir, gambling. It resembles a bet. You're betting that something bad will happen, while the company bets it won't. 3. Riba, interest. Insurance firms invest collected funds in interest-based systems, which are not permissible in Islam. Now combine this with the psychological side. Isn't this exactly the type of worry exploitation system Islam tries to protect believers from? A system where your deepest fears are converted into someone else's profits. The dilemma. Can Muslims live without insurance? Here's the problem. We can't simply dismiss insurance altogether. Modern life makes it almost impossible to function without it. In many countries, car insurance is legally required. Hospitals demand proof of health insurance before major treatment, and families depend on some form of life coverage for security. So Muslims had to ask, if conventional insurance is exploitative and haram, what's the alternative? That's where Takaful, Islamic insurance, comes in. Takaful, the Islamic answer. Takaful comes from the Arabic word kafala, meaning mutual guarantee. The idea flips the insurance model on its head. Instead of buying protection from a company, participants pool their money together. That pool is used to cover anyone who suffers a loss. The operator doesn't own the pool, but manages it transparently. If there's a surplus at year-end, it's either returned to participants or reinvested ethically. So the system is not company profits from your fears, but rather, we support each other in times of need. Models of Takaful. There are different structures of Takaful, all designed to avoid riba, gharar, and maysir. 1. Mudarabah model. The operator invests the pool and shares profits with participants. 2. Wakalah model. The operator takes a fixed service fee for managing the pool. 3. Hybrid models. A combination of both approaches. Each tries to ensure transparency and fairness, so the system doesn't turn into another machine that feeds on people's fears. Is Takaful truly different? But here's the real gray zone. Critics argue that even Takaful may still indirectly exploit worries. You might still pay for years and never use it. So isn't that uncertainty still there? The operator still charges fees. Is that really different from profits? And in practice, some Takaful companies struggle to guarantee fully Sharia-compliant investments. So, is Takaful truly a faith-based safety net, or just a halal-branded insurance company? That's the debate. And this is where Muslims need to reflect. Are we protecting each other, or just shifting the business model slightly, while keeping the same fear-driven foundation? Real-world applications. Despite the debates, Takaful has grown into a multi-billion-dollar global industry. In Malaysia, it's mainstream. In the Gulf countries, it's often mandatory. In Pakistan, Indonesia, and Sudan, Takaful is rising quickly. Even Western financial institutions are offering Sharia-compliant insurance to attract Muslim clients. Products range from Health Takaful for medical costs. Motor Takaful required for cars. Family Takaful, Islamic alternative to life insurance. Clearly, the demand is real because Muslims want protection without compromising their beliefs. Conclusion and call to action. So let's circle back. Is insurance halal or haram? Conventional insurance has major issues: uncertainty, gambling-like structures, and interest. On top of that, it builds profits by selling peace of mind while exploiting people's fears. Takaful offers a more ethical alternative, built on mutual responsibility rather than corporate gain. But even Takaful isn't free from criticism. Some say it still walks a fine line between protection and exploitation. So here's the question for you. Do you believe insurance systems, conventional or Islamic, are truly about protection? Or do they, at the end of the day, still exploit human worries for financial gain? In developed countries, big insurance companies have their banks as a sister company. However, in developing countries, banks have their insurance company. That difference causing from capital market structures of countries. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this discussion opened your mind, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the world of Islamic finance.